The winner is...
Got a new bandage. Look at this one. Doesn't smell.
You ready? Welcome to the story of three sailors taking the long way home to Australia on a 38-foot boat called Finding Avalon. Last week you followed me around for a day on our Pacific crossing. Welcome to day 22 of Finding Avalon's Pacific crossing. We've had a lot of things break, including human beings. We're going to go to the hospital in Hiva literally the day that we hit land.
Avez-vous le prévision météo? Do you have the weather forecast? Avez-vous la météo? Do you have the weather? Instead.
What about where can I surf?
I'd say, where are the waves? Où est les ondes? Pour faire du surf. It's the first thing I'm going to ask, so don't worry about that. I've got that covered.
Special! Ow.
I don't know what's special about this 4-week-old leopard.
Dairy milk!
What?
Dairy milk!
Been hiding under the bed.
You're lucky that survived.
I know.
Maybe we'd want to commit each other by now.
Every time I think about how long we've been out here, I laugh to myself. Because it's getting beyond a joke now.
What?
25 days of the same every day.
It's a really long time. Some people take this for, corporate punishment.
That was brilliant.
It's ringing.
No, it's a pool.
That was brilliant.
I mean, I didn't see that coming at all.
Having a fig and cheese sandwich.
Welcome to the inaugural Finding Avalon Pacific Crossing Awards Ceremony. Best contraption constructed on the Pacific Crossing. The nominees are Jackson's Preventer, lol. Woo! It broke 4 times. Alexa's Toilet Roll Holder, game changer if you ask me. And Xanthe's 8 AM till 1 PM anti-sun scorching shade cloth.
Still being enjoyed at 6:20.
Yeah, not just 3 hours of 8 till 1. And the winner is...
Drum roll.
Alexa's Toilet Roll Holder! What do you call it when the votes are everyone
Unanimous.
A unanimous vote?
No one likes to bend down in a pile of pee when the boat's rocking after day 21.
Prize.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what?
Don't go for this guy, this hidden guy. The crew owes you the first 2 drinks at the beach bar.
Oh, that's the best one.
You got the best one.
That's the best one.
I didn't sign up for that.
Yes!
So all you got to do is hang up a piece of toilet paper, and that's it. Drinks on the crew.
Put that in
Jackson.
here. My collection of prizes.
The moral of that story is just don't think too hard.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. Second category, the Great Bake Off. Again, the votes were unanimous. The winner is Jackson's walnut and olive banana bread.
The walnuts were the game changer, Jackson.
All right, this category doesn't have a winner.
Oh.
How many times has Alexa asked, "Are we there yet?" Now I have been taking a tally, unbeknownst to both of you.
5 times, maybe. Right.
As of today, none of those answers are correct because she said it again today. So the actual answer is 14.
Oh.
Well done, Alexa.
That's pretty good because I was definitely on the 23 because I was like, there's at least once a day.
Oh, this is a good one. The crew owes you the right to sit on the leeward side of the cockpit for the whole day. You'll be laughing in a very different way when we're sailing upwind and I'm sitting in the leeward side of the cockpit. Alright, so now it's my favourite round, most likely to. There's some good ones in here. So, Jackson, everyone wrote the same thing for Jackson. Jackson is most likely to come back to the boat to polish or tinker with something.
This is after you reach land.
Jackson is most likely to get stuck straight into boat work as soon as we arrive. And then Jackson's written himself. Pizza, shower, buy Franks.
Oh, so practical. Mr. Bean.
26 days at sea, just over 3,000 nautical miles covered. It didn't matter how grey and squally our arrival into the Marquesas Islands was. The majestic silhouette of Hiva Oa unveiling itself at dawn was a holy sight for these weary sailors.
But it's getting so hard. I guess I should've
What?
It's really pretty.
go, but I don't. No, I'm getting there, and it's breaking your heart.
I wanna travel the world with you.
First thing we did was find a solid meal of all the things we'd been craving whilst out at sea, with our mates from sailboat Alfie, who'd landed from their own crossing not long before us. Then straight off to the hospital to get a professional opinion on our incident at sea.
Il n'y a pas de fièvre, hein? C'est pas rouge, c'est pas... Non, non, c'est très bien.
Pas rien.
Ouais. C'est propre, hein?
Bonne chance.
Oui. Oui.
Very stressed.
How are you doing?
I've got a new bandage. Look at this one. Doesn't smell. Doesn't have blood stains on it.
Got your fishnet tights on you,
Got my fishnets on.
What did the doctor say, Scoop?
Well, firstly, I've been very impressed with the Marquesas Islands so far. We got free lifts. They had Milka.
That's chocolate.
That's chocolate.
Milka donuts.
Baguettes. And we've just had an epic lunch. And then on the Saturday, the hospital was closed, so we called the number. And the doctor?
Merci beaucoup.
The doctor came here on the Saturday, opened up the hospital for us, and tended to my severe injury, which thankfully is looking really, really good. I'm going to have a really good scar, but I don't need to get stitches, which is really pleasant. It's healed up really quite well, which is really great.
But what's the bad news? What can't you do for 2 weeks? What's your favourite thing?
Oh yeah, I can't swim. But I mean, she said that from when I cut it, so that's only 4 days away.
No, she didn't.
With the boring stuff out the way, we were keen to start adventuring. We set the sails in the direction of the island of Nuku Hiva.
Counting the stars. I wanna do.
Beautiful. It's like a paradise here. I guess it's like what Hawaii would be like 100 years ago. They're still riding around on horses and fishing sustainably, like line fishing these ginormous tuna. And we just got to Hakatea Bay. Hopefully our friends Alfie are here. And yeah, and hopefully plan is to walk to the waterfall, which is maybe one of the biggest waterfalls in the world, third biggest in Polynesia, I think, something like 800 meters. And just hang out here for a while, hopefully pick some more fruit before we go to the Tuamotus.
Lex, do you want to jump up on the anchor for us?
We waited for our friends Sailboat Gia, who were pretty keen for a raft up party to celebrate our wins and losses on the Pacific crossing.
Just 3 weeks to go. The rain is
Ready?
falling wildly, but the moon is still aglow. And tomorrow there'll be sunshine, and the garden will be green. We'll lay a bed of lilies for you to dream. My baby, my
You guys
baby.
baking?
Yeah, actually, thanks for reminding me, Dave.
Mother singing softly to the music
yeah.
playing low. She feels
Oh yeah,
from heart to heart to me.
it's a banana break kind of day.
Says deep as the
That
sea.
is done, my friends.
Yeah, my
By the way, this is what I look like when I've got this device on. All for you guys.
question there are none. You have my word as the branches have the sky. As these lungs take the air, there is no question of why my word is good. My word is love.
See how that goes.
My baby, just 3 weeks to go. The house is a buzzing with anticipation for you, you know. From the inside to the outside, the faces here, they glow. Girl, you're welcome here, is more than you know. You have my word as the earth, as the sun, as the water, as the rock. There is no question, there are none. You have my word as the branches have
Checking the anchor, Captain.
as these lungs take.
Yeah, I thought we'd better. We've got 2 boats relying on it.
On a Bruce anchor. Not the most reliable anchor in the world.
You get to like the bottom. I couldn't even see the bottom. I couldn't see my hand in front of me.
Daniels Bay, the beach just around the corner from the anchorage, is a valley where the entire population is made up of just 2 families. There's no road, so the bay can only be accessed by boat.
Chase one of these waves there.
Come on, Captain Danger. There's a shark!
Oh no way.
Alright, mind your feet.
I'm chasing tails, I'm surrounded. Can't stop for a second to breathe. My thoughts are flowing like water. One day soon I will find. I know I am close. I know I will shine.
And here is the only access to Waipo Falls. Rising to 1100 metres, it's the tallest waterfall in French Polynesia and the 3rd tallest in the world.
I'm feeling alive. Take me back to the jungle. Take me back to the jungle. Hey. Take me back to the jungle. The city keeps me distracted, but I know where I should be. Tell my mama I'm leaving. Just take your mask off.
Possibly the only time I've been to a waterfall that isn't running, where I haven't been disappointed. Man, this place is magical.
One day soon I will find. I know I am close. I know I will.
Just swapped, did a swap with a local young guy, 2 langoustine, I think, for a t-shirt and some board shorts. He was stoked as.
I'm stoked.
We're
guys.
stoked, eh?
Got
That's
rid
a
of those
fair
damn
swap.
board shorts.
So nice appetizer for the BBQ.
You keep doing it.
All right,
I never get it once.
But you do bring it up. But he did start.
I set the trap and you just keep
Yeah.
walking into it.
Brendan's like, well, you literally said it looks like you've got no pants on, so.
No, I didn't.
You did.
We good?
Now Alexa's going to go and do the waterfall walk. She hasn't done it yet. And me and Jackson are going to fill up with water because there is a free drinking water tap here. And so we've been really liberal with water. We've been having like 4 showers a day. Which is really so nice. There's fresh water everywhere. And there's fresh water everywhere. Yeah, so we're just coming into the village now. Daniels Bay's namesake is a former resident of the valley who 60 years ago set up a freshwater spigot for the cruisers to use freely. Although Daniel isn't there anymore, the tap remains strong. And my goodness, it was a treat to have a license to be liberal with water for those few days. Later that evening, our friends on SV Alfie joined us for dinner at the home of one of the local families in the valley.
Good morning, my husband.
Okay, we have a fruit salad, all from her garden. Guava, pineapple, mango, watercress, basil, mint. I'm not sure about the dressing. Langoustine, grilled, breadfruit fries, and we've got tuna with some kind of epic topping that I'm not sure of either, but let's dig in.
Yeah, boy.
It's like, what's that, like 187 a day?
Koa has lived in the valley for over 20 years, and she farms all manner of fruit and veg, which she sells at markets in the Marquesas and even to other archipelagos in French Polynesia. She explained to us that in the Marquesas they're very lucky to have a cornucopia of fresh produce growing on the land, whereas the other island groups are mostly barren.
And mango.
You have avocado?
Finish season avocado.
No, don't break my heart.
And 1 week ago, and go to fruits, 900 kilos the pamplemousse, 500 kilos the lime, 200 kilos the mango.
From your garden?
Yes.
Wow. There's no citrus.
Pamplemousse, no sweet. Here, very sweet
West of
pamplemousse.
here, there's no citrus.
Why? You know why? Does it not grow?
Pourquoi?
It's just what I've been picking up along the way.
Yeah.
Le terre?
And
Le terre says no?
and Bora Bora, no,
Scurvy.
no land and the Bora Bora.
No land.
And
It's
the rock.
Natal. But
And the Tuamotu, no land and the rock.
yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Hard soil.
And the Tahiti and the pamplemousse, no sweet, and the lime, no juice. And the big lime, no juice lime. Here, good,
Yeah, good
many
juice.
juice.
Yeah.
Small lime, many juice. You understand?
Yeah. You're good. You're good.
Très bien.
J'ai appris, I learn in the school and speak English, speak Spanish, speak Tahitian, good speak French, good speak Marquesas. Five language.
Go girl!
Wow.
Amazing.
Do you have a car here?
We got new merch, finally. There's actually 2 designs of this, but this is the only one that got to us. Turns out, who knew? Postage to a boat on a remote island in French Polynesia is not that great.
But guys, we've been working on 2 designs for a little while now, and we just couldn't decide between them, so we thought we'd throw both up. Guys, jump on the merch site in the link below to get your new Finding Avalon gear. You don't have long because this campaign is ending on the 1st of September, so get on quickly.
We've actually got 4 of these puppies that we want to give away for free to you guys, just as a little token of our appreciation for your ongoing support and followship. So the first competition will be actually a YouTube comment competition. This week's question is, what's the first thing you would do after 26 days at sea? Answer that question in the comments of this video below, and the best comment we'll choose next week, and you will win your very own Finding Avalon tee.
Guys, we're also running comps on Facebook and Instagram, so make sure you're following us and logged onto the social medias around, and we'll give you the updates on how to win more cool tees.
And if you're a patron, depending on what tier you're on, you'll either get a link to our secret discount page to get one of these at a smaller price tag, or if you're super lucky, you'll get your very own Finding Avalon t-shirt sent to you free of charge.
So guys, I hope that gets you excited for some cool merch. Join us next week as we adventure to some of the more dangerous places that we have ever sailed in, and it's definitely a location that quite a few cruisers skip on their way through French Polynesia.
Oh, and we're also going to pull out some patrons' names to invite them on board with us, so make sure you're tuned in for that. And yeah, give the video a like, subscribe, and don't forget to leave your comment to win a tee.
Awesome. Can't wait to see you next week, guys. Bye.